sometimes when I was with Clint Eastwood, okay, I'll give you this example where I have to bury it and then it just pops out. But in weird ways, sometimes negative ways. Okay, so I'm working with Clint Eastwood and he only likes to do one take. If you have to do another take, and this Don Siegel, who taught him how to direct. Don Siegel directed him in a lot of different movies. But all the while, Clint Eastwood was learning how to direct. That's where he wanted to go, and he's always wanted to be there. So I was in this movie where Don Siegel is teaching Clint Eastwood to direct while he's directing him in Escape from Alcatraz. And he has to, so every time Don Siegel yelled cut, he would come up to Clint Eastwood, and I'm in the scene, it's just me and Clint Eastwood. Both of them would totally ignore me, like I wasn't there, and they would just talk. How was that for you, Clint? It was okay. All right, then moving on. Boom, let's go. One take. So one time he comes up to me and says, how's that for you? And I was getting really PO'd because they would totally ignore me. Like, he didn't say, how was that for you, Larry? No, he wouldn't say that. Or, is that okay with you, Larry? No, it would just, and it just bugged me, man. And that's another thing. I don't like to be bugged. So I'm fearless about getting fired. I don't give a fuck. So one time Clint said, I'd like to do it again, which was very strange. He never, in the entire 3 months I was there, he only did another take once. And another time when the camera screwed up, so he did it again, but that was it. So he goes, I think I'd like to do it again. I can do it better. So, okay, fine, no big deal. But I heard that. Okay, and so Don C goes, all right, we're going to do it again. Okay, back to spot one. Boom. Okay, and we did it again. Cool. Okay, how's that for you, Clint? Ignored me. That was fine. Okay, moving on. Boom. Okay. About 3 days later, I was in the scene. Don Siegel comes up to Clint and he says, how's that for you, Clint? Ignored me. Clint says, that was fine for me. And Don Siegel says, and I said, hold it. I'd like to do it again. I think I can do it better. And Clint just looked at me and said, well, I can't, and walked away. And everybody just fell on the floor laughing. Oh, and I was embarrassed to hell. But not only was I embarrassed, but I was like a fool, but I was really angry. And I knew that this crew was Clint Eastwood's crew. They had done all the movies with him. It was Malpaso Productions. So they were his guys, and they laughed really hard. And I knew I was in the barrel, man. And they wouldn't let up. Crews, and it's all crews, not only his, but if you are a real screw up and they start laughing at you, you're dead for the rest of the shoot. They just are merciless crews. I've seen it done to other people. And I knew what I had in store for me. And I wasn't going to take it. So I stayed up night after night thinking, I've got to get out of the barrel, man. I got to do something. I can't take this. And sure enough, he did it again. How's that for you, Clint? And Clint said, I'd like to do it again. I think I can do it better. And I said, well, I don't think I can. And I walked away. And it was silence. Just wow. Yeah. And but here's the weird thing. We were on Tier C. Now, Tier C that's 3 stories above the ground floor, those tiers, right? And they were shooting, I guess, this way. In other words, that was the drop off, and you walk this way. In other words, the tier was this way, and they were shooting this way, and I had no place to walk. I can't walk into the cell. This way, all the equipment was blocking, so I can only walk that way. And the door that way down Tier C was about 100 feet away. And I just said, well, I can't. And I just walked down Tier C, and I'm walking away. And there's silence behind me. And I thought, I'm going to be fired. I don't care. I was really, I just don't care. And I was walking, but the door kept on getting further and further away. I just, it was this long walk, and there's this silence behind me. Finally, when I got to the door, I hear Clint Eastwood laugh like crazy, and he goes, "Hey, Larry, come on back, man. What are you doing there?" So I turned around and, yeah, come on. So I walked all the way back, and then I was everybody's friend for the rest of the shoot.